Hi, I'm Odell DeVay, President and CEO of Mercedes Financial Corporation. We're a full service financial services, wealth creation, wealth protection, wealth management firm. The person that you're looking at, the image that you see, was created in serious pain. Like most diamonds, we came up from real darkness. To say that, I say that to inspire and to encourage and to uplift and to edify anyone watching this or listening to this video that if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. The person that you see started his journey with $2.13. This person's been homeless. This person lived under the 610 overpass in Houston, Texas, 610 South overpass in Houston, Texas, a short distance from his mother's house. I know what it's like to be ostracized, to be the outcast, to have people turn their back on you from the closest level, people that you love dearly, people that you think is family and friends. I know what it's like to sit in 100-degree heat. That's where you sleep. That your air conditioning being using a dollar of your $2 to buy a bag of ice and putting it on your feet, putting it on a towel on the back of your neck. Real homelessness. I know what it's like to feel like dying, to feel so weak in spirit, to feel that God Himself has forsaken you. Like Jesus said, Abba, Father, why have thou forsaken me? And look and say, God, well, I don't understand why so much pain. I understand divorce. I understand the church seeming like it turned its back on you. Everybody that you know in the church siding with someone that shouldn't have never been sided with. There's no Bible basis for it. I understand being lost, confused, down, and depressed like Job. A man who feels like, man, I thought I was doing everything right, but I'm paying as though I've done everything wrong. The smile that you see on my face is real. I smile like this for real in real life. How? How after going through so much pain? After divorce and my children were literally stolen from me for a year. I did not know where my babies were. Can you imagine walking around the face of earth and not knowing where your children are? No contact, the in-laws acting as though everything was fine. It was an immense amount of mental pain. That being said, I'm still here. Not only am I still here, but I'm thriving through. Thriving through, not just surviving. It's not enough to survive. In your Bible, every time God put somebody through immense pain, it wasn't just to bring them back where they was already. That would be cruelty. But the plan is to raise you up in such a way that pain that you went through, that perseverance, that temperance, was to build you up so that you could be so strong you could never fall again. Life is going to hit you with some things, people. At least it hit me. And that's when I have to remember the words that say, peradventure, a righteous man, falleth 7 times and yet still gets up. If you're looking at this video, the smile, the suit, the tie, if you could see all the blood, sweat, tears, and pain behind, you would know that you can do it too. So wherever you are in life, if things are going great, enjoy it, max it out, keep it going. But if you're facing hard times, if you down and out, if you feel like you're alone, if you feel like everybody's left you, family, friends, loved ones, mama, daddy, if you feel like You all alone. First of all, you're never alone. Never alone. You're never alone. There is a whole world of people who have been through what you're going through, who are here to say, come on, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And then there's the Almighty above, by whatever name you call him, that has to be. I used to pray, don't wake me up to see another day unless you know for sure that there are better days ahead. And I'm still waking up, so some way, somehow, he knew what I didn't know and what looked so dark. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be encouraged. I actually wrote a book called From Nothing to Now. From Nothing to Now. That's how dark life was for me. I understand Job. I understand Jesus when he was down on the cross. I understand the apostles as they all were brutally murdered in horrible ways for the call of what is good. Just because you're good. We live in a world and a time now where it seems like good is persecuted. It's horrible. But that being said, I want you to just look at me and say, this dude is still smiling. This dude is still standing. Not only that, but I get to hug and kiss my children. I get to see them enjoy options of life and live in ways that darkness didn't seem, but somehow, some way, I still looked up. I'm going to encourage you to something right now. Look up. Les Brown, the great Les Brown, say if you fall on your back, hey, that's the way to go because you can still look up. I'm going to tell you, I don't know how I was looking up. I don't know how I was looking. I'm telling you, I've never, even in the darkest hour, I was never suicidal. I never quit on myself. That's one thing I don't quit. I don't know how to quit, and I'm not trying to learn. So I was at one point, I said like this, I was too weak to live, but too strong to die. Too weak to live, but too strong to die. And you'll be amazed how just by keeping your head up, by acknowledging that you're still breathing, that you're still alive, that there must be some good left for you to do, you'll be amazed how once you embrace that, the universe will start bringing into your life people, videos like this, or books. You'll hear it, you'll see it, something to tell you, keep fighting, keep standing, that help is on the way. 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 You are never alone. Help is on the way. I just wanted to share that with somebody. I don't know who it's for, but I definitely wanted to share it. That sometimes we look at people and we see their successes, but we don't know the story. We don't know the pain, right? It's not a success story until they get success, and that diamond is not it until it's polished and trimmed and cut and dug up and all of that. So don't give up on yourself. Whatever you do, never give up on yourself. I don't care if everybody give up on you. Don't you give up on yourself. You believe in you. Even if you feel like God is forsaking you. You hear me? I felt like God had forsaken me. I felt like Job. I felt like Jesus on the cross. Why am I being forsaken? Even if you get to that point where it's in your soul, your heart and mind, trust me. If you get to that point, but you still have enough life in you, you too strong to die, acknowledge that and pat yourself on the back and say, hey, there has to be something good left for me to get done. Good left for me to get done. And then you start watching the universe bring it into your existence. Watch the universe bring into your existence the people that you need, the words of encouragement that you need, the opportunity that you need. I promise you, if you keep your head up and your hands out, your hands are up and open, look onward, upward and onward from whence cometh your help. Man, boy, women, girls, it's if you're breathing, you're hearing this right now, you're hearing it for a purpose. There's no such thing as accident. You needed to hear from somebody living. You needed to hear from somebody that may look like you or may have experiences like you've experienced. Like I said, I've been divorced. I've been homeless. I've had my kids kidnapped from me for over a year by somebody I loved and took care of. Do you hear me? I loved and took care of this person. She didn't, I was making enough to where she didn't work. So you can think things are you can listen, you can get blindsided like Job. I was hit like Job, like whoosh. I'm still here. I'm still here. Man, if you saw everything, every pain, man, you start crying for me right now yourself, and you might be in pain. So I say that to say from nothing to now, you can do this. I'm Odell DeVay, President, CEO of Mercedes Financial Corporation. From nothing to now, you keep fighting, you keep fighting, you keep fighting, you keep fighting. Keep your head up, keep your eyes open, your hands up and open. Look for your blessings, look for your opportunities. Expect excellence. Expect great things to happen in your life, even from wherever you are. And I pray that you're hearing this from a great spot. But if you're not, trust me, you keep fighting, you keep standing, you believe. Odell DeVay, Mercedes Financial Corporation. Be awesome, people. Have an awesome day.